Norfolk Public Access is here at the 35th Annual Stony Brook Fair. We're going to go around, take a look, see what the vendors are selling. There are rabbits, there are owls, all sorts of things, games. So stick with us. I'm Anne-Marie Battistone. My camera woman is Donna, and we're going to take a look at the fair. So stay with us. I'm here with Officer Plimpton of the Norfolk Police. He's going to tell me a little bit about the cruiser. The cruiser's been brought here to the fair, and kids can come in and sit down and take a look at it. So what could you tell us about this cruiser, Officer Plimpton?
It's not an old cruiser, I can tell you that. It's something that we decided to come up here for the day, and I think it's good for the entire Stony Brook Fair, and the kids get an opportunity to get into the back seat of the cruiser and check out exactly what we do. Now this is the place where you don't want to end up. That's the back seat of the cruiser. And you'll notice in here as well, we have a portable defibrillator.
Oh, right.
So it's good if in case of any person that has any type of a heart problem, I mean, we're able to access that right away. As you can see, there's not an awful lot of room back here.
No, there isn't.
No. And anybody that gets put in here, usually they're placed under arrest, they're seat belted in, and like I said, it's not the place where you want to be.
Exactly. So this is a glass divider here.
Yes, it's for our safety.
Right.
Overall.
And the bars here too. I never noticed those.
Yeah, so people don't kick out the windows,
Exactly.
and it's to protect the cruiser.
And each car is numbered.
Each car is numbered. This is the cruiser generally I drive each day, that's N4. And every officer is assigned a car throughout our department as well.
Now what's in the front here?
In the front, if you get a good look in here, one thing that we're very fortunate to have is the computers.
Oh, yes.
Data terminals, and we're able to connect into the registry of motor vehicles.
Can you get to the Corey files with that as well?
You could, but we usually will go right to our department and do the Corey much easier. This is a slower version.
Right.
These computers are a little bit slower than the ones that we have back at our department. We also have the radio frequencies in here. We monitor every other town in the entire area. Franklin, Walpole, Medfield, Millis.
The other police frequencies.
You got it, fire department as well, and we're able to communicate with them if there's a problem that's going on. So as you hear right now, I mean, we're monitoring them all.
Right.
And you'll notice also we do have a movable radar unit in here.
For speeding.
Yeah,
Speeders.
people are going too quick. We don't usually have too many problems with this.
What is this thing here?
A lot of people will ask. That is just a spotlight for at night if we're checking buildings and just checking out maybe we're stopping a car. The more light that we have on the scene,
Right,
the better
exactly.
it is. So.
Oh, well, thanks so much for showing us the cruiser. That's great.
Hey, everybody, put your arms in the air, wave them around like you really do care. Now do the swim. Here we go, jump in a boat and row, row, row. Now, hey, get your knees up to the sun, dance around, have some fun, dance round and around and around and around, round and around and around. We're on an island, nothing better than this. We can wiggle like a worm, row in a boat, swim just like a fish. We're on an island, nothing better than this. I smell popcorn. Smells good. Hey, everybody, put your hands in the air, wave them around like you really do care. Now do the swim. Here we go, jump in the boat and roll, roll, roll. Now, hey, get your knees up on the ground, do the wiggle worm and wiggle around and wiggle around and around and around and around, round and around and around. We're on an island, nothing better than this. We can wiggle like a worm, roll in a boat, swim just like a fish. We're on an island, nothing better than this. We're on an island, now swim like a fish. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, swim very fast, swim kind of slow, swim in the summer, swim in the snow, swim with the good fish, not with the bad. Swim to your mom and swim to your dad. Swim in the ocean, swim in a pond, swim in a bathtub, swim on your lawn, swim in the sky, swim in a pool, swim with a fish and swim to school.
School, get it? He's funny.
up to our beautiful island.
Right here up to the reef, up to the shoreline. Here's the shoreline. Where's all the fishies? Where's all the fishies? There's only 3
We want
fish.
to count our little fishies, make sure everybody's here.
Okay. You guys ready to be counted for? Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, everybody, can you count the fish? Put your fists in the air. Count like this. 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, 4 fish, 5 fish, 6 fish, 7 fish, 4 fish.
Here comes another fish. Let's try it again.
Hey, everybody, can you count the fish? Put your fists in the air and count like this. 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, 4 fish, 5 fish, 6 fish, 7 fish, 4 fish.
There's one over there. Okay, you guys swim right here. Swim right
Here we are at the pumpkin patch. All different colors. Oh, what a lovely artist you are. There, did you have a name for your pumpkin? Say that louder. Nina. Oh, and the blue one. Oh, they're brilliant artists. Look at, here comes another artist.
There we go.
Terrific.
The more the merrier.
More the merrier.
Yeah. All up to there.
Straight from the bottom.
There you go.
You know what you're painting? Are you going to paint a face or are you just going to do a random design?
It's going to be a random, like, zombie-looking type face thing, I think.
We have another artist making a cupcake art. And here we have mechanical wizards putting together a birdhouse, I think. What are they building? A birdhouse.
So what colors are those? Pink and...
Oh, nice try.
Close. Oh, hooray.
Good job. You get.
Look at that. Oh, okay, those buckets on the ground have the colors. You're going to drop in the folded shirts. Here is spinners. You take a little pinwheel and spin it in the air and hope it falls inside a ring. The instructor in the green shirt does a good job. And just twist it, see, like he twists it and throws it up in the air. Up. Boom. Okay, here comes a test. Here comes a contestant. He got it in there. Good job. Order on. This is called spin art. And we have some young ladies and a gentleman instructor, and the wind is blowing the little plates. So there goes some pink color in a jar. And there goes some blue color. What will she pick next? Purple. Now, the instructor will put a top on it, just like a salad. Now she's going to have to spin it just like making a salad. Uh-oh, while the parents watch for all your salad spinners.
I got it. I want to do it. Okay, let me see.
And out comes her plate. Could you show the camera your plate?
Oh, turn around, look at the camera.
Show the camera your plate. Let me see your plate.
Nice woman.
Oh, beautiful. Very nice work.
Alright, so now we have the final touches. Do you want this color?
Oh, now I have it. Are you going to name your wand something special? Well, it matches your beautiful star on your face. And
You love it. It looks so nice.
Oh, look at it. Look at that.
My name is Marsha Wilson. I'm here with my husband Mark Wilson, and our banner is over there, yellow banner. And we are thrilled to be back here at Stony Brook. The Stony Brook Fall Festival is one of our favorite events of the year, and we tell people about it all year round. Especially the 35th annual fair. We've brought 8 of our feathered family. We actually have 15 owls on our licenses, but we bring usually 6 to a program, but just for special events like this, we like to bring a few more, so we brought 8. How many of you have taken apart owl pellets?
They're fun. Not many people have taken them apart. Some of you might take them apart in school, and if you have taken one apart, you know there's bones and fur and a skull in the pellet, because that's what's left over from the previous meal.
Right. This is a pellet that we found during the first presentation from the great horned owl, and it comes out of the mouth, not the other
So
end.
Annette, these things get coughed up.
Okay, I'm gonna go put
And
this in.
you're going to be the curator of the pellets. You don't have to touch them. You got the tray. You can hold the tray.
You don't have to touch
You can offer people an hors d'oeuvre. Yeah. And that's kind of freaking out here. So.
And the thing is, the smaller the pellet, the smaller the owl. And for any of you naturalists out here, if you're out and about and you happen to find an owl pellet, if it's a big pellet, it came from a big owl. A small pellet came from a small owl.
So those are the 2 things you can look for when you're looking for owls. You look on the ground, you find either poop or pellets. The 2 P's, right?
Right.
Poop and pellets. And it's good stuff, because then you can look up and you might see the owl still sitting there. So it's a good way to track down where the owls are living.
Okay, well.
We're going to start with the little owls. And,
I'll go ahead.
well, Marsha wanted me to show you a picture I took back in '92 of a bullfrog. I almost said a barred frog. It's a bullfrog that I took. So I'm a photographer. I do a lot of wildlife work. And you can see some of my owl photos up front here.
Right here.
But Marsha's going to first bring out the eastern screech owls, which are tiny little owls. It's probably our most common owl right here in Norfolk, or this area. Now, you're going to notice these, even though these owls are the same kind of owl, both of them, they look totally different. They come in different colors, which is kind of interesting. So that is the gray eastern screech owl.
Right. Oh,
And
there we have white
and then he
one.
just pooped in the grass, so
That's
we're good.
fine.
We're good.
Oh, Annette, do bring your tray over here, because we've got a fresh one.
Fresh pellet.
Yeah.
I'll bring it to Annette here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll deliver it. Okay. It's a tiny little pellet, Annette. That's a classic. Okay. Oh, it just broke.
Oh.
Okay.
That's because it's wet and squishy.
It's wet and squishy, yeah. Just the way we
And
like it.
Mark, we can use your. Oh, you don't have to get the whitewash if it's on the ground.
We'll just fertilize the grass.
This is just in case we have any accidents on people.
So I'm getting his ear tufts up for pictures, because these owls are quite adorable for photos. Oh, this one doesn't want her head touched. Okay.
Yeah. The screech owls really don't screech. Baby owls screech when they beg for food. Rather, one of the calls of the screech owls is kind of a whinnying call. They go. Who would like to come up and help us with that call? Anybody back in the peanut gallery back there?
Anybody up
No?
front here? How about
Oh, back in the
lady
shy
in the heart?
section.
The heart sweatshirt. Come on up.
All right.
Okay, she's waving to the screech owls. What's your name? Katerina. Okay, Katerina, stand right in the middle. And we're going to surround you with screech owls, Katarina.
Taste of screech owl love here.
Okay, Katarina, so Marsha will do the call, and then you can try it, okay? So you'll know what they sound like. So Marsha will do it, then you can try it.
They're both looking at you. All right, nice job.
Really well done.
Well, both of these birds were hit by cars, and they were rescued. This one's at least 11 years old. He was found in Bolton, Mass, and was brought to a wildlife rehabilitator. They realized he had a fractured clavicle, which is like our collarbone, and they brought him back to good health, but then they realized he can't fly very well. So that's why we have him. And this little gray screech owl was just rescued last February in southeastern Massachusetts. And try to get the face in the same way.
Oh, the eye.
And so yeah, she's blind in her left eye. So
Annette, she's kind of keeping an eye on you there.
now they both are.
Yeah.
Owls pay attention after all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are fully grown, and they live right around us. And I bet there are screech owls listening to us right now, within earshot.
Yeah. Now these little owls will eat mostly little rodents like mice and voles and insects. So they eat a fair amount of moths and crickets and other nocturnal insects. Occasionally they'll eat an earthworm, but they probably don't eat many small birds. They're probably mostly a rodent and insect eater. Now, is anybody hearing them or seeing them in their yard or neighborhood? Okay, we have several hands. What town are you in? East Bridgewater. Are you seeing or hearing them?
Hearing.
You're hearing them in your yard. Is it your yard or in your neighborhood or?
Yard.
In your yard. Well, that's neat. We'll talk about this in a minute more, but one of the things you want to do is put up a birdhouse for owls if you're hearing them, because you could get them to nest right in this birdhouse, and you could raise a family right in your yard. So that would be pretty cool. It's one of the things you can do. How much do you think this little screech owl weighs? What would you guess the weights of these little birds would be? Any guesses? What do you think? Let's get you on the microphone.
Around 5 pounds.
5 pounds. Well, that's a good guess, but it's way too much. What do you think?
2 pounds.
Another good guess, but way too much. So what do you think?
1 pound.
1 pound. Still too much.
1 pound. A half a pound?
Half a pound. Too much. What do you think?
0 pounds.
0 pounds. Oh, so they're weightless owls. They're astronaut owls, huh? They're like floating in space with no weight? Actually, it's between 0 and a half. So it's more than 0, less than a half. What do you think? We have a winner. Quarter pounder right here. Hold the cheese. These little guys have hollow bones. They're covered with feathers, so they don't weigh much. But they look kind of big and fluffy, like they might weigh a lot, but they don't. They're little skinny bodies under those puffy feathers. Anybody have a question as we're rolling along here? You have a question right here.
60 pounds.
60 pounds. We got a late guess there. Yeah, 60 pounds. So I guess Marsha's been working out at the gym.
Oh, yeah. Did we talk about what they eat?
We did.
Okay.
Yep. And we have a question there.
Insects.
Let me get you on the microphone.
The right one looks like it's having the evil eyes.
The evil eye. It's giving you the evil eye? Well, you said the red one, right? Owls kind of have a mean look when you look at them. They don't look friendly. That's not because they're mean. It's just the way their face is. Predators don't usually look friendly, if you've noticed. They kind of just have a really intense look.
Of course he pooped. Yeah.
Well, everybody poops, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's actually a book, Everybody Poops. I know my favorite book is Everybody is Somebody's Lunch. That's a really nice book.
Well, and who would screech owls be a lunch for? What do you think?
Yeah, who would eat a screech owl? What do you think? Who do you think? Maybe an eagle. Who else? A raccoon? How about a bigger owl? Like a great horned owl or a barred owl could eat a screech owl. So they're on the menu for the big owls for sure. All right, I saw a hand over here. Did I miss it? Yes. They will eat bats. A bat won't eat an owl, but an owl could eat a bat. Yeah. You might find a bat skull in your pellet, or bat bones. They could even eat a robin, a big owl. So they'd eat bats and robins, right? Batman and Robin. Yeah, I know, it was a bad joke. These little owls have ear tufts on their head. These ear tufts are not their ears, though. An owl's ears, do you know where they are? Point to me on your head where you think an owl's ears are.
Yeah.
Right in here, yeah.
Right.
So these little ear tufts are just feathers. And they help the bird express its mood, or maybe help it stay camouflaged. We're not quite sure what they do, but it's probably involved with camouflage.
Right.
Boy, there's some strange noises coming from up the hill there. Yeah.
Maybe it's the bunny snoring. Especially that one in the girl's arms.
Yeah, he was passed out.
Well, we don't happen to have a hole in a tree handy, but we brought an owl nest box. So you might want to build or buy 1 or 2 owl nest boxes. And both of these owls have boxes just like this in their big outdoor aviaries, and they love them. And so, oftentimes they'll sit in the hole.
So, if you're going to put up a box in your yard for nesting owls, put up 2. Because you know the squirrels are going to take over one of them at least. So, put up 2. Put them about 10 to 15 feet up in a tree, probably in a hardwood tree, not a pine tree. And you want to wrap the tree with some aluminum flashing so the raccoons can't climb up and raid the nest. But if you're hearing screech owls, by all means put up a box. Screech owls don't migrate. They're going to be found in your area year-round if you're hearing them now. Yes.